Can you be successful in your workplace if you are not in that particular situation? Do you think you can make a change? I don't think you can, provided you are fully focused and fully working hard to be successful in that position that you are in. So it's very, very essential that you realize that you are what you are based on what you do. Unless you are able to create that required, factors for success, you will always find, a challenge. You will always find it difficult to make up to situations. You'll always think, oh, can I do it? Can I not do it? So, a few sliders, a few thoughts, which I thought I will share with you guys. I had earlier shared a similar kind of video based on the similar process related to being successful at a workplace, because a lot of people struggle at the workplace and they don't know how to come out of it. And, they don't realize that, the most important factor is hard work, smart work, and commitment. Understand your work, understand what is your role, and know how you go about with it and how you have to come out successfully with it. That's very, very important factor. If you don't understand the basics, elements, then you are going to be in trouble. So always, as I say, be focused. Okay, be focused and relaxed to know what you have to do. You have to know that factor, because a lot of people, they come at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock and they start their work in the morning, and then they don't know how to go about with things. They are totally confused. They're not positive. So it's very important that you are positive wherever you are. Whatever work you are doing, you have to be positive at it. As long as you're working, be positive, be patient. Be patient. Know what is it you need to know. If you don't know something, if you find it difficult to understand something, ask your team leader, ask your colleagues, or whosoever, but ensure that you are fully confident of knowing what you are supposed to do. Because without the right focus, without the right skills, which is most important, you will always have trouble. If you don't have skill and you're trying to create skills, dynamically, you're trying to do it in front of your superiors and trying to fulfill your job without understanding how you go about with it, you will always face challenges. So always make sure that you are skilled before you do something. Okay, and being focused, as I said in my last slide, relaxed is very important. Some people, are not courageous enough to be brave. They're not brave enough. They're not courageous enough to be controlled in these areas. They are not fully equipped to take up the role because they don't understand what they're doing. They're just doing it for the sake of doing it. So you'll always have a challenge. If you don't believe in your strengths, if you are not skilled and you're not confident enough, you'll always face problems. You have to be fully skilled. You have to be fully confident and make it your strength. Make your skills your strength. And if you're underskilled, please ensure you step up yourself to be skilled. Okay? Only then you will be successful in your workplace. So that is most important. And redefining yourself to push your limits, okay, to work on your goals. You should know what your goals are, and you should ensure that you are working towards that path. Don't be in two minds. And what are the necessities to upscale? Everyone wants to do well. That's maybe consciously you are aware of that you have to do well in what you're doing. But more important is to how you go about with it. So first thing is you have to upscale your knowledge. As long as you're working, especially in a technical role or in an area of knowledge domain, you have to upscale your knowledge. You can't have the same knowledge for years together and think that, oh, I am done. I know one particular subject or one domain. Say I know Java. I will not want to learn anything related else. I don't want to learn, say, Python, or I don't want to learn something Magento or whatever. It can be any other line. If you have an opportunity to learn, please learn it. Because whatever you learn will never go waste. I see a lot of people, I think 30 to 40% of the people don't want to change their domains too easily. Let me tell you, back in the US, there are people working for the last 20 years and they have multiple skill sets. And those kind of people you don't get in India. Very, very, very rare. That is because they upscale themselves. They are more focused to understand that I have to get better. If they are not doing better and they're not upscaling themselves, they will be outdated. Nobody will, probably keep them if they are not, multi-skilled. So that's very, very important that you are multi-skilled. That's a key factor. And learn from your mistakes. If you have done any mistakes in the past, don't repeat it. Okay. And learn from those who are doing better than you. Don't feel jealous. Don't feel threatened by those who are doing better than you. Try to learn from them and do something better from your side. You have to learn and over deliver. And as I said, never fear to take challenges. If you are scared to take challenges, you'll always be in trouble. So always be upfront, be enthusiastic, and most importantly, be a good listener, be a good learner. As I said before, if you're not willing to do these things, you'll always be in a back step. You'll be one step behind the others. And ultimately, it's all about your capabilities. So it's all how you go about, deploying your capabilities, how you use your capabilities and your abilities from time to time, because that is the most important factor. So the most tipping factors or the most tipping points are, you should know what your employer expects from you. That is very, very important. And being a team player, as I said, it's very, very important. You can't be working individualistic for yourself without knowing that you are a part of the team. Even though you may be a team manager or team leader, you are still the part of the team. You also have to equally contribute as much as your team members are doing. You can't be single-handedly working. And have a positive attitude. Okay? That's very, very important. If you don't have an attitude with a positive approach, you'll always be in trouble. And extend your hand for extra tasks. Whenever you have a situation where you have to do extra tasks, please do it. Do not waste time in gossips and avoid negative energy. A lot of people, waste time in their breaks and waste a lot of time discussing people, discussing other projects, discussing a lot of stuff. Don't do that. That only will drown you, in the days to come. Don't carry any negative energy with you. And you keep your personal life as private as you can. That's also a very important thing. A lot of people take their personal side of things and they come back to office and get it to work. And then they start thinking about that and under-deliver. And their productivity also comes low. So the next point is about meeting deadlines and respect the productivity that you're giving. Your productivity, your team's productivity, it all squares up to one thing, and that is what you are delivering. If you are giving an 8 hours productivity or 40 hours per week, it should show. Okay, it should show where your manager respects your productivity and it is mutually agreed upon. It's not that you're just working for the sake of working and you don't get satisfaction from your team members and from others. And what you're giving to others, what you're sharing with others, that also matters a lot. So it's all comes down to what you ultimately do to make yourself successful. And as I said, being successful in a competitive marketplace is about owning up to responsibilities and working towards your goals in alignment with the company's goals. That's very, very important. The company wants to do certain things in certain way, following certain practices. You need to understand that because you are part of the company. You have to do what your company expects from you. Yes, you want to give suggestions. Please feel to give suggestions from your HR or whosoever your SPOC is, the single point of contact. Please do that. Please do share your thoughts, but you cannot thrust upon your thoughts if the company is not agreeing to it. Okay, and a hand-in win-win is a must to be successful. Okay, you have to have a win-win both ways. The company, as you and as well as you, both should be complementary to each other. That's very, very important. So I hope you like this particular video on YouTube, and it's also there in Facebook. Please do go ahead and share, like, and of course, please subscribe so that you can see much more videos. Okay. Thank you for being a part of this video and look forward to many such videos in the coming days. Okay. Thank you very much.